Hortensia Saga Episode 2. I'll be watching it from Funimation's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go. And Polex. I never get singing instead of hearing the robotic sound. Dun, 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 dun. And I always love like that two-hand thing they do in the Funimation logo too. I don't think it's enough for one bit though, because they're trying to disguise the fact that she's a princess, so I don't blame them one bit. And that's cool that she gave her personal space, although you know what? I feel like this stuff would have fit more in episode 1 because it was obvious that who her identity was, just going off of episode 1. I don't know why they kept it in so much suspense for the first episode when it was really apparent, but as long as the end result's good, that's what truly matters the most. And the thing is, even if she does accept the harsh reality, the biggest thing is just dealing with the emotional turmoil of living in that harsh reality. I do like how we do have in the opening the sword alongside, well, more like her knife alongside the hair. That's a cute little touch there. Just showing us what she's been through emotionally, how she's been through some savage shit in her life. That I really appreciate. Even though there may be some things in the opening that I don't necessarily feel too confident in visually, the track itself kicks so much ass. I love it. And then just seeing all the words just kick some ass, man. How can it not put a smile to my face? I still worry about the CG dragon, though. I hope the CG in the series isn't that terrible. And it looks way better in the series itself. I can only cross my fingers. Even like in the distant shot, you can tell, you can just look at how off the dragon looks in comparison to the other creatures in the opening. That's what I'm scared of. Like, right at the end, her friend disappears. That feels like a death flag. Huh. Or at least now we know what to give the title to that dragon that we keep on seeing in the opening then. Good. Yeesh. Aw, it kind of makes it feel bad for the populace. Now we got some goblins. Damn. And of creatures in anime, goblins are some of the most thirstiest motherfuckers I have seen, whether it be anime or hentai. There's some thirsty ass creatures. Them and orcs. Although usually though it's the orcs that cause more damage in these type of series. And I actually do love how it shows you the humbleness of our main male protagonist, because he's not even just deterred from doing a job that would normally be reserved for, now I wouldn't say grunts, but for soldiers of, say, a lower social standing or lower position. Huh. Oh, they're looking cute. What did Alfred do? And the thing is, though, I'm surprised no one's noticing that Marius is a woman yet. I mean, even instantly, I was able to, like, grasp that she was the, princess, you know? It's just really, really noticeable. Just by the color of her eyes and all that, but alright. I guess since she's super young, she can get passed off as a really beautiful boy. Huh. Aww. Damn, they really want to keep on twisting our hearts, don't they? Oh. It's such a shame she couldn't live to see how noble her brother is. Hmm. Oh no 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 no. Fuck! Oh. I mean, that's not the worst way of dying though. I don't know if it. I wish she had it tough though. It's either die slowly of disease or die in an accident like that. Hey, at least that shows you why the maid is so overprotective though. It actually justifies it. And honestly, our girl, Mario's too hard on herself. We know she's fully capable. She just needs a lot more combat experience and she'd become really useful to Albert. It's just only going to be a matter of time, provided Lady Luck's on their side too, of course. Hmm. Yeah, that sounds like fun, although I wonder if it can even transform into human appearances. Oh, okay. If it can just transform into creatures, then that doesn't sound that bad. Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind. I take that back. That sounds like it could be really damn awful then with those implications. Well, you know what they say. You should be careful what you wish for. I hope that kid doesn't jinx them all. And now the Big Sister jinxed everything because when I was like, no way that exists in anime. Afterwards, it's like they project. It's like they speak the gigantic ass creature or legend into the flesh whenever characters are like that. I'm like, yeah, you jinxed yourselves, y'all, and talking like that. I wonder where she's coming from now. Oh, hey, you know what? I actually do like how Mario, she actually interacts with well, Albert. I like how she teases him. That's actually pretty damn adorable right there. Whenever they act like really close, good buds like that. That right there just quantifies their friendship, considering that Albert should be of a higher social standing, but he's humble enough to the point where he doesn't mind that kind of teasing from people that serve with him or under him, too. Okay, I mean, that's pretty fucked up. To be honest, actually, yeah, that is pretty fucked up. There have been cases where, like, super hot coffee was, I think, from McDonald's and burned a lady's legs before, so they don't know how hot that tea could have been. It could have caused some damage to that cutesy little creature. Hmm. But the thing is, will they have troops to spare, though, in scouting out the creature? I mean, hey, not saying it's a bad plan. Damn it, that looked good, the backgrounds. Even though, oh, Oh, okay. Yeah, it makes sense that she'd have PTSD against wolves. At the same time, there's going to come the day where she's going to have to take on a wolf because if she takes on the perpetrator that murdered her father and murdered Alfred's father, yeah, she's going to have to take on a wolf eventually. She's not going to be able to just dodge it her whole life. Oh, okay. Hmm. Oh, yeah, like a human being. You can definitely tell our girl she was tempted. She was tempted to tell Alfred more things, but she checked herself. Which I don't know. It's 50-50 whether it's a good idea to be telling Alfred about the circumstances of the father's death or not. Probably better not to say anything for now because Alfred might be tempted of doing something absolutely batshit insane and reckless. Dang, it's always the children. Honestly, though, it isn't her fault at all. It's just the youthful curiosity getting the best of them, and it's youthful curiosity occurring at the worst possible moment too. Yo, this man is badass. I absolutely love her. Should she be bringing all those items though by herself? Hope for her sake that Nordia is trained in the art of combat. I was wondering with all those goblins, if there's gonna be some kind of like goblin king nearby. Ah, Nornia. She's looking cute, but. Whew. Worst case scenario, she could always try screaming, just on the off chance that one of her friends can help save her. I mean, why would they bring up the fact that it could be conies? Oh, probably the boy they're looking for. Oh, I don't know. She's slowly becoming anime maid of the year. Oh, this is just only the second episode, but damn. Aww. Now, that's a type of wholesomeness I wasn't expecting, but I'll welcome it with open arms. Oh, yeah, but they. Fuck. And the scary part is even if she doesn't encounter any creature. Oh, shit. Doesn't you have like any kind of special combat? Oh. Okay, that for a second she was gonna get stabbed in the head on all Goblin Slayer style. I'll be like, oh shit. Where's the Goblin Slayer? We need one. I just hope she has a bomb or something. I thought for a second she was gonna distract them and meet and try to get a stab on them. You've gotta be fucking kidding me. This is why I think she packed a bit too many items. Alright, hopefully Mario shows up anytime now with all the screaming. Hey, you know, I wouldn't mind seeing Alfred show up all Knight in Shining Armor style. Yeah, our boy! Yes! Oh, no, there's what. And honestly, she did great in keeping her composure for as long as she did. But hey, though, if Narnia wouldn't have done anything crazy, though, Corny would have died, so it worked out for the best. But yeah, I could see where Alfred's coming from, though. Best to limit the craziness only to a medium dose. Hope it means it's some good news. Maybe some kind of like special item or treasure that can help make the difference in the war or something? Hey, someone can help, right? Hmm. Holy fuck. Holy! I just hope for their sake that wolf is not as strong as the werewolf they encountered in episode 1. The Alfred's father encountered in episode 1. I hope not. If not, they're doomed. Ho 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 ho! Anything about that? Hopefully that gets Marius. Well, not Marius. Hopefully that gets Alfred back into his senses. Huh. Something else I'm impressed that Maurice was like so epic that he's able to move even like a major injury towards one of his eyes. That is just absolutely fucking chat as hell. Hmm. Now the bigger question is though, what would they ever do if they encounter the actual werewolf that caused the bottom? At least now it seems they wouldn't be enough to tackle on that monstrosity. I'm glad, yeah, but yeah, I'm glad they encountered a fake though. At least that'll give Marius and Alfred at least a grasp of how much they need to improve. Huh. Oh, that evil son of a bitch! And that's if Charlotte's mind hasn't been absolutely brainwashed, though, because we saw him. He had a brainwashed look in his face in episode 1. For all we know, the Charlotte that she knew and loved is probably already dead emotionally. And that was something I was kind of wondering too, because in episode 1, they never really emphasized how much emotion she had for her brother. So I'm actually glad we finally saw this. Okay, this was actually something I was waiting for in episode 1, just seeing how they would all mourn the losses of their loved ones. Hmm. So I'll give the episode credit. I thought I was gonna skim over that, but thankfully I didn't do that. I still would have loved to see some maybe gaps to see in some of the training and all that. But hey, for the most part, it's doing kind of what I asked for. That explains why I was able to take the form of the werewolf then. And considering that it was both, it could have also been the mind what came from the mind of Marius too, though. It could just happen to have been they both absolutely hated that thing over most. Oh, and I love myself a touching family reunion right there. I can only hope there comes a day where Marius can hug her brother Charliet in the same manner. I mean, hey, it worked out. Aww. Oh, so fucking adorable. Oh, that's a shame. Because you can definitely tell that Marius, I mean, feels something for Alfred, probably. Yeah, the way she said yeah, she hesitated a bit. Makes you feel for the woman. But hey, she has to do what she has to do, though. And that's what I like about Marius. Like, she goes through with her duty no matter how tough it is. And I can respect that. It makes her a really fun protagonist to follow. But I gotta admit, this series, it's getting better. If I were to rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, even though it wasn't jam-packed with, like, epic action, you know what? It didn't need it. I'm actually gonna rate this one at a 7.5 out of 10, which in my scale is above average because 5 is average. And the reason why I believe it deserves that is because for this series, it finally answered some of the questions I had, like the whole Charliet thing. They just mentioned the fact of, oh, he was there, he took up the throne, and that's it. But we never really got to see we never really got to see the emotions that Marius had being separated from her brother, and I was like, cool, we finally get to learn that. And something else I like too, I love seeing the moment where she cut her hair too and how tough it was. And seeing her and Alfred tear up over the losses of their own fathers. That was the emotional punch that I thought episode was missing a bit because it rushed through things, and we finally had it here. Oh, PV time. Oh, a badass opening, dude. Oh, that looks cool. Well, nothing that looks supremely epic. It looks like it's gonna be a fun time. Production battles could be better though, because I'm noticing that when it's raining, you don't see the rain drop on the raincoats though. But hey, for the most part, it looks like the animation fits. And something else also like about this episode too, because while yes, this stuff would have been better off in episode 1, just seeing them more in the deaths of their fathers, because it would have been more emotionally powerful. But hey, for the most part, I thought this episode worked just for the fact that, for one, we got to see Norninia, her actually do something like help save a kid, for one, showing you that she's more than comedy relief, so it gave her some characterization. With Marius, it's definitely implying that she might actually feel something for Alfred. And for Alfred, it's nice to see how the people around him, he treats them like legitimate family members. And we got to see how sweet Marius is still like, even some of like the animal creatures he's got, I thought that's actually pretty darn sweet. So that's what I thought I gave good characterization to multiple characters. And in addition to that, something else I also really loved about this episode too. I do like the fact that even though there were minor action sequences, they looked good. It was entertaining. And while the animation wasn't the prettiest, I thought it got the job done, especially considering a series that doesn't seem to have the lavish budget. It's doing well for what it's got to work with. And the backgrounds look pretty. And the art was on model. Voice performances were good, and that's what I thought was worthy of a 7.5 out of 10. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys later if you come back for more, because I'm definitely going to be reacting to episode 3. But anyways, y'all, be sure to rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe if you want to see my reaction to episode 3. And I'll see you guys later if you come back for more. Bye-bye, everyone.